Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year!
We are so happy to join you today with our topic, patience. So, yes, we're going to share our screen with you so that we can start with, just get this here. There we go.
There.
So, today we are talking about patience. If we hear the word patience, how do we feel? We think that most people say that I don't have any patience. But patience is something that we can practice.
Yeah, like patience is you want the marshmallow, but there's only one, and then you get more, and then you just want to eat it, and you have to wait and wait and wait until the night. What about that?
Yes, and it's not only about a marshmallow, but about love. To have patience is to have love. So let's start our slide. Okay, patience. In the Gospel according to Spiritism, in chapter 9, it says, be patient, because this is also a charity. So Spiritism tells us that to be patient is to be charitable. Everyone should practice the law of charity as taught by Christ, who is God's envoy. Charity given to the poor in the form of alms is the easiest of all. So what the, the spirits are telling us is that to give something is easy, but to be patient, to give patience is much harder. So if we look at ourselves, we would want to practice charity through patience, to practice being patient and loving. However, there is another kind of charity which is much more laborious and so consequently offers higher merit. That is to forgive all those placed in your pathway by God to act as instruments for your suffering and to test your patience. So, what the Gospel according to Spiritism is telling us that when we have trials, it means it helps us to practice our patience. And if we move on to the next slide, Spiritism also teaches us to bear our trials with patience and resignation, and turn away from action that could delay our future happiness. So, if you see in this picture that it is to help one another, and with a backpack can be our trials. Sometimes everybody has their trials in this life, but we have to carry it, and still we have to help each other and contribute to our reaching that happiness. So to have patience, firstly we have to be, they say, we have to have courage to be patient. Yes, and charitable. It's the same as in giving something to someone.
Yeah, I am that Karen.
Yeah. Okay, and Jana Angela says that patience is a virtue which will acquire the good for, sorry, I just can't read the slide properly, but for our society. But the thing is that we need to be to have courage to be patient, as she says in the last line, and also that it teaches us to wait when we cannot immediately get what we want. Never be irritated. So the thing is, when you're irritated, it means that you don't have patience. If you feel the emotion of irritation, it means that you are not patient. Patience will help you overcome everything. So when we are patient, we can overcome a lot of difficulties and a lot of trials in our life. So we need also courage to be patient. Then we go to the marshmallow experiment.
That's what
Everybody
Zelle was talking about.
Yeah.
The marshmallow experiment done on kids.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I like that one. That's my
Let's tell
favorite
them about
one.
it. The marshmallow experiment. This experiment was done in the late 1960s, where children were placed in a room with a marshmallow and told if they can wait to eat, if they can wait to eat, they can have more. But if they eat it, they won't get more. What does the effect of patience have on our body? Serotonin. What is that? The happy hormone.
The happy
Yes.
almost. I don't even
Which
know what that
determines the
means.
level of patience. Has been found by a study on mice to also dictate whether one will crave instant gratification or will calmly anticipate the reward, like the marshmallow experiment.
Yeah.
Studies have shown patients reduce depression and promote uh, pro-social behavior like compassion.
I
Yeah,
um I don't even know what that is.
compassion. It means to have compassion with somebody, to care for somebody, to offer help, to be charitable.
Yeah, to be patient. Yeah, that is
Oh.
what it means. Okay, the next one. What is patience? Felicia, you can go.
Okay, what is patience, Ellie?
Um, wait.
Yes, to wait. Patience is a quiet hope, an expectation based on trust that, in the end, everything will be all right. Patience means waiting. It is enduring a delay or tr- uh, sorry
Troublesome.
troublesome situation without complaining.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes, when
and the
people
complaining that
yeah,
we have to look. How many times do we complain about something and then we think we still have patience, but
But we need to learn
yeah.
a
not to
lot.
complain.
Yeah, when people are patient, they don't whine, complain, or criticize. They forgive other people and themselves. They make the world a kind and gentle place, and other people feel safe around them.
Yes.
Because they are compassionate and patient.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is from the book A Family Virtues Guide that has many virtues that can be practiced all through the year. There's a weekly um, virtue for kids and also for adults to work
Yeah.
together on our virtues, and patience is one of the chapters in this. Very interesting to read and very helpful as well.
Yeah. And what if you just want the plants to grow, but you can't, and you need to be patient until you need to grow and grow into a big tree or a plant or a flower.
Yes.
Exactly the same patience we have to have with ourselves and with people to help
Yeah.
them grow, right?
Yeah, and what if you just are a little baby and you just want to grow into a big grown up?
It
What
takes
about that?
patience. Yes. And also, what is our greatest example of patience?
Jesus?
Yes, he is, of course. Jesus is the most, the best example of patience because he's shown us in the way of being how to be patient and loving, regardless of what people does to you. So, if we look also at nature,
Nature is
it's
very good.
patient.
And nature is good for you too.
Yes, and when you plant a seed, it takes a long time to grow, and we have the hope and the trust that when you plant an apple tree,
And then
there will be apples one day.
yeah, and it's just a little seed and it needs to grow so
Yes.
big as it can,
Uh,
but you need to be patient.
yes,
It's gonna be 2 or 3 years maybe.
yeah, and you also need to take care of that tree.
Yeah,
You water it and make sure that the soil is okay for it to grow in. So we also have to do something. Patience is not to do nothing, but to do something good as well. Yes. Okay. What does this picture tell us, Sally?
Beautiful doggy.
a beautiful ducky just wants to go outside, but maybe it's raining, but and he needs the patience to let the rain stop, maybe?
Yes,
Maybe that.
always waiting for someone to come
Yeah.
home.
Or it's just waiting someone to come home.
Yes,
Or it's looking, or it's see other dogs play and he just wants to play with them, but he needs to go eat first.
yes. You are patient. You practice patience when you calmly tolerate a delay or confusion. So when you are waiting for someone, or maybe sometimes someone is telling you something and there's not a great understanding,
Nothing, don't know.
confusion. Yes.
Yeah,
So
and it's just
yeah, and
maybe,
you tolerate,
yeah,
and that's patience.
yeah,
Yes. Are willing to wait for things you want, like
The
saving
marshmallow.
and saving for your bike.
yeah. And I one day want to ride my bike without the training wheels, and I tried and I tried and I didn't give up. I was a little bit patient, but I was this 3 or 4, not 5 or 6.
Yes, and you practice until
Yeah,
you were patient with yourself and you practice and you practice.
yeah, and then I did it. I just didn't care anymore because I already did it and I ride and I ride and I ride and I ride.
Endurance, yes. And you practice. You were enduring to know that you can get what you want. Like saving for your new bike that you want to buy. So you save and you are patient until you have enough to buy your new one.
This I am making like this. I just want my money to die and just want a bike. I just want a new bike. I won't make like that. I will try.
Yes, and wait and save.
Mm.
Yes.
Wait and save and wait and save
Yes.
and wait and
Do
save.
something now which will help you in the future. Like save now and buy your bike in the future.
Or like we planted the trees outside. But we
Yeah.
know we have to have patience for the shade to come
Yeah.
because it has to have patience to grow and care and love. So
Yeah.
it has to have
And
patience for the future.
yeah, we plant trees there because we don't have any shade on our backyard. And
Yes.
and we just want to swim because
Okay, but the
it's just
trees,
hot.
yes. So
Mm.
we are waiting for the trees, my love, to
Yeah.
grow until they can give us shade and fruit. And that will take patience.
Patience.
Yes,
and
but we
patience.
know they will get there.
Yeah,
It's
maybe on
trust.
2 or 3 years, maybe.
Okay, but it's okay. We trust and we know they will get there.
Twist and
Yes.
and we twist
And then are gentle with others and yourself when mistakes are made.
when mistakes are
Yeah, we are
made.
gentle. Say that, okay, that's okay. And then rely on God. So we trust in God
We
to know that,
in God.
yes, I trust in God that all will be okay.
All will be okay.
Yes. And then our affirmation for patience.
Affirmation for patience.
What do? We say, I am
I am patient.
patient. Okay, 3 times is the winner.
I am
patient. I am patient. Okay, and then we have to breathe because then we can release when we are not patient. We can release everything and know that we are practicing patience. And then it says, I am gentle with others and myself when mistakes are made.
I am gentle with myself and with others when mistakes are made. I don't really know how it goes.
Okay. I set goals and persevere until my goals are won.
I set my
Goals
goals
and persevere until my goals are won. I trust in God that all will be well.
I trust in God
That
that
all will be well. And so be it.
And so be
it. Yes. There are great examples, especially when we use God as our example with His patience with us through our existences and how we grow and how this patience gives us new reincarnations
yeah.
so that we can practice
We
and
need to be
grow
patient
and
and
evolve.
patient and
Yes,
patient
yes.
and patient
And
and
God and
patient.
Jesus are our greatest model of patience.
Yeah, the
To know
great
that all is well.
to
Thank
know
you
that
so much and have a wonderful New Year's Day.
wonderful
And
day.
let's take these jewels for our soul so that we can be mindful and practice all these wonderful virtues together in this year. Great year to, great way to start our new year. Thank you, everybody. Love to everyone, and thank you, Kodak Radio.
Love
Thank you,
to everybody
everybody.
and happy 2022.
Thank you,
Happy
everybody.
New Year!
Bye.
Bye.